Hello, welcome to this video tutorial. In this video tutorial, I'm gonna explain you how to calculate the sample size for a study that is based on the rate of immunization. Rate of immunization. First and foremost thing is that we are basically targeting a city. So the exact rate of immunization is not known. So therefore, for the prevalence factor, is a rule of thumb. Prevalence factor. It means that rate of immunization in a particular area. Usually, usually this value comes from the previous studies, research studies, or any other authentic documents. But what if we don't know this value? If we don't know this value, as a rule of thumb, we just use as a rule of thumb we use p is equals to 50%. Okay, so this is very important parameter before the calculation of the sample size. Power of the sample, we actually it is to be calculated, but for the calculation we need a pilot data. Like based on the data, we calculate the power and effect size. But if we don't have the pilot data, like we are going to collect the data right after sample size calculation, then we just assume it. So the best value for the power of the power sample is 80%. Like all the samples which are calculated based on 80% are perfect, and effect size medium is okay. So these are basically the understandings before the calculation of the sample size. And one more thing that is important, that is level of significance. Usually it is taken as 5% level of significance. What does it mean basically? It tells you that your level of confidence on the estimation is at 95% or 5%. Like for example, it paves the way for the upcoming researchers that if on the same topic and any other population, like if for example this study is in Texas, so maybe in other city, the same study is being conducted, and if the same sample size is calculated, maybe the population is different using 95% confidence interval, 80% power and medium effect, then the estimate of that particular study will be almost equal to the estimate of this study. So that is why level of significance is very important, and sample size should be statistically significant at certain level. So here in our case, the level of significance is 5%. Calculation of sample size in R needs a library that is called PWR. Like in my laptop, in my R, it is already um, installed. So if it's not installed, then kindly install it. It's very important. For the installation, go to packages and then install packages from here, and then it will show you you can select any country and then press OK. Okay, so here you have to find the PWR. So it should be like, P um PW. So it should be here somewhere. PUVW. Here it goes. This is the PWR. So in my laptop it's already installed, so I don't need it. Just cancel it. This is how you estimate the install the package. Once your installation of the package is done, then the second setup is to set your parameters. Just go here, Control R, set your parameters. What I'm doing basically, P is equal to 0.5. It means that the level of significance, the prevalence factor is 0.5 or 50%. It means that we don't know the exact value, and if you know the exact value, you can change this value and sample size will be changed. P is set for 50%, or is for 80% if level of significance is 0.05. Now I'm commanding the R language to calculate the sample size for me, and this is the formula: pwr.2p.test. Basically, why PWR? PWR is applicable with all the tests you're going to run. Like if it is a t-test, ANOVA, regression, correlation, chi-square, each and every parametric test can be used with the sample size being calculated using PWR. So that is why this PWR is more powerful. So here ES, basically this is used for effect size, and then the power is equals to power means already I have defined here 80%, and significance level is equal to significance level. This is the formula. Just Control R, and then n is equals to sample size $n is equals to this, and now press. So this is the sample size 387, so round off it's 387. So we can say that sample size of 387 is statistically significant at 5% level of significance, 5% level of significance, um, with the power of 80%. So this is how the calculation of sample size in our language. I hope it's clear for you. Thank you.